In terms of Leeds and their preparations, obviously it was announced yesterday that David Furner has been sacked and Richard Agar is taking temporary charge. Do you think that's going to have a play on proceedings on Saturday?
In a sense, it could have the opposite effect. It could have a real good effect for them. That they've got a point to prove, as Richard just alluded on there in the press conference, and they're going to come out here with a point to prove against us, and they'll probably be wanting to put a really good performance together for what's happened. I saw an article of Callum Watkins saying that the players are to blame for what's happened, and they won't want to come out here and put a performance like that together. So yeah, we're going to be prepare for the best Leeds, and I'm sure they're going to come here and they'll probably be on the money against us, and we'll have to be on the money defensively and challenge them in attack to get anywhere near him. It's a shame about Dave. I know Kylie's son, who plays for Stanley, is a real good lad, and he's played a few times for the first team, and he's just a good lad to have around. So it's going to be a shame. I spoke to him yesterday, and they're going back home now. So it's going to be a real loss to Stanley and a real loss to the boys around who are just starting to really get on with all the lads. And it's going to be a shame to see him go. But I wish him and Dave and all his family all the best for the future. And he can always come back to Stanley.
And just finally, Jordan, it'll be the 8th time you and Rowan Milnes have been in the halves on Saturday, and you're going to be coming up against some great Super League opponents, Super League opposition. That's going to cut down your thinking time to the absolute bare minimum. You and Rowan are really going to thrive out there on Saturday at 2:30.
Yeah, it should be good. I think I perform better when I don't have much to think about. The drop goal on here, I didn't have to think about it because I couldn't hit one in training when I was thinking about it. But no, Rowan's a great kid, and he's only young. And I said this to someone the other day. He's only young, but then I'm thinking I'm only 22 myself. So together that's a real young half-back pairing. And people will be saying, that'll go against them this week in a game where you got two experienced half-backs up against. But I'm sure me and Rowan are up for the challenge this week. I certainly know I'm up for the challenge this week, and to do everything for that Bradford team. I'm sure Rowan will be the same. And, like I say about the performances, I don't think me and Rowan have got that combination right yet, and how we play together. And it's coming. You see glimpses in games, and you've put some things out there where you're saying you see the glimpses of where we can be really good together. But then there's some glimpses where we just need to talk a bit more and work together a bit more, and we can really challenge teams. But he's 19-year-old, he's Rowan, and he's an exceptional talent, and he's going to be one for the future. He's a big lad and takes the line on really well, and he defends really well. So yeah, going into this game, I know he'll thrive off of it, and I know I'll thrive off it, and hopefully we can get that partnership right this week and really challenge Leeds and put them to the sword.
Obviously you're very close to players like Mikael Eledski, Cam Smith. Has any WhatsApp group messages been exchanged ahead of the big game yet?
Well, I met Cam a couple of weeks ago for a coffee, and we had a chat about it, and we had a laugh and a joke. Yeah, there's got some good mates there, and some mates that I don't speak to all the time, but I know if I ever needed them that I could ring them up and they'd be there. So it'd be a bit weird playing against them this week, but it's a job at the end of the day, and that's what you do. You go at each other for 80 minutes, and then you shake hands, and that's the best thing about rugby league. You can have a scrap on a field, and then you come off the field and you're best pals, and that's what it'll be this week. We'll go on the field, we'll do the job as enemies, and then after the game we'll come back in here and have a drink together, and and best pals again. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be nice to play against them because I haven't done it before, but at the same time I wish them all the best in the game this week, but not too much luck.